As we go into the rest of the night, it's going to be a cold one. 39 degrees in Spartanburg, 30 in Hendersonville. It's just 10 o'clock. It's going to start getting much colder from here. We're at 31 in Lawrence and 34 down in Greenwood. Tonight's overnight low expected to be around 27 in the upstate, so clear and cold. And in the mountains, it's going to be in the upper teens to around 20 degrees. I think we'll average out about 20, but some spots like Highlands, I think you could get down to around 19 tonight. So the deep freeze is on. Let's take a look at your next 3 days, though. You know, there's been some of this snow talk, but nothing in the immediate future, and it's all still very uncertain. But we will keep you posted. It's going to be likely towards Saturday if we get anything. 45 tomorrow, so it'll be cooler than normal for this time of year. Low 50s on Wednesday in the upstate, mid 50s on Thursday. In the mountains, it'll be 40 degrees tomorrow, barely getting out of the 30s, and then right around 50 on Wednesday, and then upper 40s expected by Thursday. So staying cool all week, staying mostly dry, but then things will begin to change toward the weekend. You can see Fox Radar 3D completely clear out there, but here is Saturday. So let's compare the models because, again, a lot going on in this scenario. Really, the GFS model has been the most gangbusters today, but yesterday it didn't really want to put out much snow, and the European model was doing it. So they've kind of flip-flopped. Let me show you, though. Here is the one that will get the snow lovers excited. Here's a Saturday morning, mostly dry, but Saturday night, Sunday morning. The right combination of some moisture getting tapped into out of the Gulf of Mexico, cold air getting in place is going to be potentially overlapping if this were to verify. So we've got the potential for at least a few hours of sustained snowfall. This could be a few inches. So it could be the snow that many of us have been hoping for the last few years, but certainly no guarantee because it's just one computer model. And honestly, it's the one that I think would be the hardest to get things to come together. European model, this is the one that I think is probably the most rational of all of them, but at the same time, the European was calling for upstate snow yesterday. But here is what it's calling for right now. Notice Saturday morning into the afternoon, we're seeing some snow and rain mixed together in the mountains. We'll take over to mostly snow in the mountains as we go through the day Saturday with showers pushing into the upstate. But we never quite get that deep moisture and that overlap of cold air and the moisture to produce snow in the upstate. You end up with just some light rain across the area. So that was the European model. But GFS, the American model, is much more hopeful. So likely for the mountains on Saturday. I think you can go ahead and kind of brace yourself for another at least minor winter weather event in the mountains, depending on how all this lines up. It's a maybe for the upstate. The timing would be late on Saturday, so we've got a good amount of time to watch this. If you recall in years past, lots can change in a 5-day time frame when we're watching computer models that come out every 6 hours. And then we'll be watching that low track. That's going to be a huge part of what happens. So mostly sunny skies through the week, not expecting any significant weather other than just some chilly temperatures in the mountains with 40s for highs Thursday, Friday, and then a chance for rain and snow on Saturday. Let's get a look at the upstate as it's going to be in the mid 40s for you Tuesday, low 50s Wednesday, and not bad on Thursday, Friday, right around normal for this time of year. And then right now I'm officially calling for some showers and possibly some snow mixing in at times on Saturday. But if we'll watch the trend and see if the GFS model ends up looking more likely, we'll be calling for some heavy snowfall by Saturday night. Of course, you'll want to check in on the morning news from 4:30 to 9 a.m. Meteorologist Nicole Pape will get a look at all that information overnight and give you her outlook on that chance for snow.